2 minutes from kickoff, please welcome your referee, Mr. Tim Vine.
Hello! And welcome to Football Genius, the show where two teams of supporters representing their favourite clubs play a game of virtual football by answering football-related questions. That's right. Do you know, the other day I saw an advert for a Champions League game. Yeah, he said 2 teams, 1 goal. I thought, well, the rules changed. As ever, managing the teams tonight, our stand-up comedian and star of the chase, Paul Sinner, and Olympic hockey gold medalist, Sam Quack. I'm in charge of proceedings. Tonight's match sees England taking on Scotland as Queen's Park Rangers take on Greenock Morton. Now the rules of the game are simple. You pass the ball around the pitch and score goals by answering questions correctly. The more ambitious the move, the harder the question the players will have to answer. So, for example, if you want to play a forward pass or take a shot, your team will have to answer a medium question. But if you want to play a long ball or even lob the keeper from the halfway line, they'll have to answer a hard or very hard question. Paul, you're managing QPR. Kick-off is just a few minutes away. What are your thoughts on the big game?
Well, my main thought is it's just nice to see a Scottish team involved in a major football competition for the first time. It's lovely to have you on board, guys, and this is a supremely confident team. They'll be great.
Brilliant. And as in a real match, it's the managers who decide their team's lineup and therefore who answers the questions, so their formation is absolutely crucial. Paul, you must have at least 1 player in each of the 3 zones and 1 on the subs bench. So how's your team lining up?
Well, in defence, we have Dan and his aerial support, Fergus. In midfield, we have the trained surgeon, Nigel. And in attack, essence of Peter Crouch, we have Andrew. And, of course, on the subs bench, for speed, for power, for impact, here's Johnny.
Now, let's start with you, Dan. It says here that you're a sock company owner, so you sell socks?
I do, yeah.
All right, don't put your foot in it tonight. Put your foot in it. Write it down and cross it out. And Nigel, it says here, Nigel, you're a surgeon.
I am, yeah.
And what sort of operations do you do?
I'm a colorectal surgeon. There's a lot of puns that got to come out of that.
Well, you know, well done. Now, Andrew, you're in marketing.
Yes.
And some people unfairly say that marketing is not very interesting. Have you got any hobbies?
Watching QPR.
Well, that's great. But there they are, QPR. Let's hear it for them. Sam, you're in charge of the very determined-looking Greenock Morton. The question is, Sam, how's your Greenock side going to line up?
OK, so I've gone for Sandro in defence, the Italian stallion. Look at that. Yeah, yes. you know. We've got Andy in midfield, and up front we've got Ross and Darren. They make a great little twosome there when we were chatting before. Right. And obviously not forgetting Craig on the bench. No. He's my super sub tonight.
But let's talk to you a bit. Darren, you're an IT manager?
Yes, I'm the University of Strathclyde.
I've just remembered my one Scottish joke. I said to this Scotsman, I said, did you have spots when you were a teenager? He said, acne. And Sandro, you're a maths teacher?
Correct.
I can tell you're a teacher. Correct. That's correct. And what is your next question? And what sort of maths particularly do you specialise in?
Secondary school. It's a wee bit different in Scotland to England, but
right.
Kind of teenagers.
Teenagers?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we've heard of those. It's great. I remember one maths lesson, the maths teacher said to me, he said, draw a square, and I drew a circle. He said, you idiot, go and stand in the corner. I said, where's that? There they are, Greenock Morton! Now, there's no conferring between positions, and managers, don't forget, you have a total of 4 tackles you can use during the match, and you can also dive once for a penalty and claim 1 offside. Paul, you won the toss, so it's QPR to kick off. Here we go! What do you want to do?
Nigel is going to pass the ball forward.
A medium question for you. Name 2 clubs previously managed by new Arsenal manager Unai Emery.
Paris Saint-Germain and Monaco.
No, one of them was right. Paris Saint-Germain is right, but it was Lorca, Deportivo, Almeria, Valencia and Spartak, Moscow and Sevilla. So the ball falls to Andy in midfield. Sam, what's he going to do?
Pass it forward, please.
What is the record amount of goals scored by a single player in a Premier League match?
5.
5 is correct. Well done.
Yeah, Yes, Andy.
The ball is launched forward.
Knew it.
And suddenly, out of nowhere, Greenock Morton have an attacking opportunity, and it falls to Ross and Darren. What are they going to do?
Have a shot, please, boys.
Tackle.
Oh, and a tackle has come in. OK, Paul, it's a clip. This is John Travolta wishing Australia's Socceroos good luck ahead of the 2010 World Cup. Watch this.
Should we dance? Yeah. Can we do this? Come on, boys. Come on. And I'm losing control, 'cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying.
Which Australian star player seen in the clip is currently the manager of League Two side Crawley Town? This is important, Dan and Fergus, because if you get this wrong, you give away a penalty. What's the answer, please?
Harry Kewell.
And the answer is Harry Kewell. Good tackle. And so now Dan and Fergus have the ball. What would you like them to do with it, Paul?
Pass forward, please.
Pass forward.
Tackle.
Oh, another tackle.
Straight
Keen
in
to
there.
make the most of this opportunity. That's your first tackle question, and we've got some Argentinian football for you. Take a look at this thrilling example of counter-attacking underwater football. And here is your question. The last time an England international match was postponed because of a waterlogged pitch was in October 2012. Can you name the country they were playing against?
Poland.
The answer is Poland.
Oh!
Well, they dwelt on the ball.
Hey,
They won it
hey,
back with a fantastic
hey.
tackle. And they are in possession of the ball. What are they going to do with it, Sam?
Finish it off.
If adding together the league title wins of all the clubs within a particular city, which city has won the most top-flight titles out of Manchester, Liverpool and Birmingham?
Definitely not Birmingham. I don't think.
Between Liverpool and Manchester.
Oh, but Man City have not won any titles. Liverpool, Everton have won a few, so I think Liverpool. Liverpool.
Goal!
One minute, mate. Come on. You two.
We've got a claim for offside here.
No chance. Behave.
In order to make this stick, you have to answer a very hard question. The 2018 World Cup saw a record number of penalties being awarded. But how many were there? I'll give you one either way.
Not including penalty shootouts.
Not including that. I wouldn't ask you to do that much maths.
We're going to go for 18.
You're wrong. It's 29. The goal stand!
Come on.
29. Let's kick off. It falls to the surgeon, as we call him, Nigel.
This is your last chance, Nigel.
Pass.
Actually,
Which
he's
Dutch player?
He's a colorectal surgeon. Should be careful what I say.
Yes.
He doesn't want to be the butt of the jokes. Calm down.
Which Dutch player performed a kung fu style kick into Xabi Alonso's chest during the 2014 World Cup final?
Nigel de Jong.
Correct! Well played. The ball is launched forward and a chance for QPR to hit straight back.
First of all, I'd like to make that substitution now that Nigel has got his question right. Can Johnny come on for Nigel?
OK. Good substitution.
And then I'd like Andrew to take a shot, please.
Tackle.
I wanted to show you a clip of a glorious moment from this summer's World Cup, but FIFA wouldn't hand over the tape unless I gave them a carrier bag full of £20 notes. So I decided to recreate that moment myself with my toys. So it's 3-3 now on penalties as the Colombian player steps up and tries to get this ball past Pickford. And what a stop from Pickford! Absolute class! It's up to Dyer now. Hold your breath! It's in! It's in! England are through on penalties against Colombia!
Did you enjoy that, Morton?
That was Eric Dyer sending England through to the World Cup quarter-finals. But can you name the Colombian player whose penalty was saved by Jordan Pickford?
Oh. Yerry Mina.
How do you spell that?
M-I-N-A.
No, that's not his name. His name is Carlos Bacca. Unlucky, though. A very hard question.
Sub-referee, please.
A sub.
Please, can I bring on Craig for Sandro?
Sorry.
But what happened there before the substitution was a badly timed tackle which has given away a penalty to QPR. Andrew. This is your moment, Andrew. What England manager was blasted by the Daily Mail as a Wally with a brolly?
Steve McLaren.
What about that? 1-1. It's a goal. It's another kick-off. Away you go.
Forward pass.
Andy. 3 teams have been relegated from the Premier League to the Championship and then League One in consecutive seasons. Can you name one of them?
Sunderland.
Sunderland's correct! Well played. The ball was lofted forward. They're trying to strike back immediately.
Another shot on goal, please.
Tackle.
And the tackle's come in. You've used 2 of your 4 tackle questions, and this one is a clip. This is Jurgen Klopp taking lessons in Scouse from a young Liverpool fan. Look at this, and I'll ask you a question.
The next one is...
Given it bifted.
It just means, basically, you're just trying your best.
Given it, and bifted is for best
Yeah.
something. Ah,
Giving it bifters.
given it bifted. And to smile like you. Given it bifted.
So here's the question then, Dan and Fergus. There are not many Scousers at Liverpool these days, but who was the last Liverpool-born player to feature in the starting lineup of a Champions League final for the Reds?
So, Scouse players in that
Let's go with it.
team were...
Sounds good.
Yeah. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Is a brilliant answer and a great tackle. Very good. That was 2018 versus Real Madrid, and right at that moment it's 1-1. Oh! That's the end of the first half! Wow. The score at half-time is 1 to QPR and 1 to Greenock Morton. The whole thing is teetering on the edge of an absolute classic. I'm off for an ice bath and a rub down, but we'll be back for the second half right after the break. See you then for Football Genius, the second half! Football Genius, the score is 1-1, 1 to QPR and a 1 to Greenock Morton. Are you enjoying this match so far? Yes! Who do you think's going to win? QPR! Well, it seems it was only QPR being shouted down. Paul, you're in charge of QPR. Have you made any changes and what have you said to your players at half-time?
I've just said carry on giving it bifters. That's the only important thing. Just keep giving it bifters. No changes for now.
Before we kick off, we need to know whether you made any changes.
So I've kept the same formation
Yes.
in 1-1-2. Believe it or not, these 2 are brothers, so I'm thinking their chemistry...
Their biology.
That's the one. Hopefully they don't bicker
Yes.
and they start putting the ball in the back of the net. But, yeah, still got Sandro on the bench. He'll come on shortly.
OK, I'm sure he
needs
will.
be.
So the score is 1-1. Sam and Paul, you both have 2 tackles remaining and 1 dive for a penalty. And Sam, you also have 1 offside claim to play. It's Greenock to kick off this all-important second half. Away we go! What are we going to do?
Pass forward, please.
Pass forward. OK, Andy. Which 1967 European Cup winners were dubbed the Lisbon Lions?
Glasgow Celtic.
Glasgow Celtic is correct!
Got a Scottish question!
There's one that suits them. And the ball is lofted forward to the brothers, Ross and Craig. What are they going to do, Sam?
Shot, please.
A shot.
Tackle, please.
And there's the tackle. And it's a graph. Which Premier League club is this? Represented by their final league position over the last 10 seasons. Have a good look at it. 8th, then 4th, 5th, 4th, 5th, 6th, 6th, 3rd, 2nd and 3rd in 2018. Who is that? Crucial, get this wrong and it's a penalty.
And the answer is Liverpool.
You think the answer is Liverpool and the answer is actually Tottenham. They've given away a penalty.
Yes, come on!
Ross and Craig. It's an easy question.
Is the answer Edinburgh?
I'll get another question. Here we go. Which Premier League team play at the Amex Stadium?
Brighton.
Goal!
It worked.
Well played. Scotland have come out firing on all cylinders. Here's the kick-off. Now what, Paul?
Pass, please.
Pass.
Tackle.
And a tackle. That's your third tackle question, Sam. Take a look at Chelsea's starting lineup for the Champions League final in 2012. Can you tell me which two players are missing? So here they are: Bertrand, Drogba, Kalou, Lampard, Mikel, Cole, Louise, Bosingwa and Cech.
Gary Cahill and I can't think, it's all gone from my head. Robin, that's not him. But...
It's not Robin, it's Gary Cahill and Juan Mata. Of course it is. You missed the tackle, the pass is completed, so it goes to the QPR forward. What are you going to do?
I think I'll shoot.
In which country is the 2019 Women's World Cup being held?
The last one was in Canada.
Not what I asked you, but very...
I'm going to take a guess at France.
That's correct! It's 2-2.
I'd like to make a substitution.
And we've got a substitution from QPR. It's all happening now. What, Paul?
Nigel replaces Fergus because Nigel deserves some more time on the pitch.
Brilliant stuff. I tell you what, I'm not sure my heart can take much more of this, and my kidneys are aching a bit as well. But then I have been here a while, and I need the loo. OK, so what are we doing now? We're kicking off again.
Pass forward.
Who was the manager of Inter Milan when they won the Champions League in 2010?
Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho's correct.
Right in there. Straight back out.
Ross and Craig have the ball. Can you strike back and go back in the lead again?
Yes, they can.
Tackle.
There's a tackle.
Okay.
Here we go, boys.
This is your fourth and final tackle, and it's a picture question. Which team's home ground is this? Look at this picture.
And that is, yeah, it's good. It's Goodison Park, Everton.
Goodison Park, Everton, that's correct! Great tackle. Great saving tackle. Needed to be. OK, so the
Pass,
defenders
please.
have the ball, and you want to pass it out of defence, of course you do. Of which member of his title-winning Leicester squad did Claudio Ranieri say, "This is not a footballer, this is a fantastic horse"?
Kante, Mahrez or Vardy.
N'Golo Kante.
What you said initially, I heard you say it's either Vardy or Mahrez.
Or Kante.
Or Kante.
Oh, Kante. Yeah. Oh, well, anyway, it was Vardy. So, sorry, you're wrong there. So the ball falls again, and we're at 2-2 here. So this is this amazingly pivotal moment. Craig and Ross, what are they going to do with the ball, Sam?
Score, please.
The 2011 Copa America was the first major tournament to feature the use of Spoonie. But what or who is Spoonie best known as? S-P-U-N-I.
The spray, the white spray
For the referees.
That's exactly right. It's the name. Yeah! It's the goal! They pushed ahead. And all the tackle chances for QPR have been used up. What drama lies ahead? Here comes the new kickoff. Paul.
Pass, please.
Pass. In what nation do Standard Liège play in?
They play in Belgium.
They do, absolutely right.
Shoot, please.
2 minutes left in the match. 8 different nations have won the World Cup. How many of those countries have won it more than once?
Brazil, Italy, Germany, France. England have won it once.
Go on.
Gonna have to hurry you.
It's not there.
Who's the team I'm missing? Argentina are the 5th, and they've won it more than once, so I'm saying 5.
You're saying 5. You are 1 away. It's 6. He skied the ball over the crossbar. Unlucky, though. The ball falls to the defender. Darren, what now?
Forward pass.
A forward pass. In 2017-18, Harry Kane became the first Englishman to score 30 goals in the Premier League since which Englishman in the 1999-2000 season?
That would be Kevin Phillips.
That would be correct.
Hey,
Great job.
Darren. Nailed it.
The ball has gone to the midfield. Andy, what now?
I would like him to pass a nice ball forward. They've got no tackles left.
Name one of the only 2 clubs to have won the FA Cup via a penalty shootout.
Liverpool.
Liverpool is correct. The other one was Arsenal.
Yeah.
Arsenal 2005, Liverpool 2006. They could put this game to bed here and now because here it is. Craig and Ross. Are they going to have a shot?
They're going to have a shot.
Of course they are. Which national football team has only ever won 1 game since playing its first game in 1990 and is currently ranked as the 203rd best team in the world by FIFA?
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein's wrong. It was San Marino.
Love the keeper, love the keeper.
Well, there's 30 seconds left in this half. Oh, there's a tackle coming. That's your final tackle question. So have a look at this Venn diagram. Who is the one manager to have managed each of these 4 clubs? Sunderland, Blackburn, Newcastle, West Ham. This is now the last move of the game.
That's got to be Sam Allardyce.
Sam Allardyce is the correct answer. They prevented the keeper happening. I checked my watch. That's it. And the final score is 2 to QPR and 3 to Greenock Morton in a sensational game which was end-to-end and quite extraordinary. Managers, is there anything you'd like to say to your teams? First of all, Paul, to your gallant losers.
I've never seen any Scottish team know that much about English football without spitting out disgust. So, congratulations there, and unlucky for that.
Well done. And Sam, what do you say to your winners?
I'm so proud about that performance. 2 brothers absolutely smashed it. And I'm sure you'd like to thank your mum, your dad, and everyone who supported you.
If you'd have got that last question wrong, QPR would have scored and we would have ended up 3-3. But as it is, I can say, Greenock Morton, you've won the trophy for Football Genius this week. Yeah. And there it is. Give it to your team. That's it from us. Join us again next week for another exciting match here on Football Genius. Goodbye.
We have a treat for film fans at 11 this evening as Gary Oldman and Tom Hardy star in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. But next there's comedy as we join the action team.